Hello and welcome to another update video about oil. Oil has reached the next target. Yesterday we talked about, I think we were just sort of here around $76, that in this particular C wave here, in this C wave, it should ideally go into the yellow resistance area here with resistance at 78.44. That's exactly where it's now, 80.40 and 83.19. Yeah, I mean, oil is now getting very interesting because this is now really the decision point. What I'm watching for here is that this obviously is a wave 2 correction to the downside. We did reach the long-term support area that I defined already, well, early last year. So it was a long journey. We arrived here this week, where for the first time we arrived in December already, and we dipped a little bit deeper into it. And if this now becomes an impulse to the upside, then I would say the low is already in because, you know, it's completed the correction basically. We've got a wave W, a wave X, and here a Y wave, in an A wave, a B wave, and possibly C wave. This can be, you know, depending on if the low is in here or not, I would have to change the structure because then it would be too shallow, that C wave, but it is possible. We have enough waves down to say the low is in, especially because it reached the trend reversal area. It already left it to the upside and it showed an impulse to the upside. But for now, my primary expectation remains that this here was only the wave 1 and we're now moving up in a wave 2, could come down in a third wave afterwards and so on, sort of more into the region around $55. Yeah, maybe even a bit lower. But if we break above a certain level, I will change my view. We're going to talk about which level that is. So just a summary, we have obviously been waiting for those lower prices for nearly a year. They came. We reached the long-term support area, and because we left it to the upside and we saw the first impulse, we need to be on the lookout that, you know, this could now carry on. But for now, looking at the entire structure, it seems more likely for me to go a bit lower. But we're now at a point for the very first time actually, because we reached the target, the long-term target. We are now at the very first time here since I've been covering oil at the point where I say, okay, the low could be in, but it's not very likely yet without confirmation, price confirmation, right? So what would that price confirmation be? So at the moment, as I said, primarily looking at the micro count, I'm still looking at the move down here as wave 1. Currently, A, B, C correction had here another trend reversal area that worked out, and we've now reached the next target. So now that we've reached target again here, we need to be watching for the next step and which decision the market is going to take. So for me, it's a bit like, okay, at the moment, primarily, I view this as a wave 2. A wave 2 consists of A, B, C. And if it finds resistance here and leaves that yellow area to the downside, then I'd be looking at this to be a wave 3. So it would then follow the primary path and come down. However, obviously probabilities for, you know, a bullish reaction to the upside have now increased since we arrived in the support area and already turned around and left the area to the upside, and because this was an impulse here, but I only count it as an A wave at the moment. But in the more bullish interpretation, this could have been a wave 1, down here a wave 2, and this could now be a third wave instead of a C. Until that leg up is complete, there is no difference really between these two scenarios. The difference will be in, can we hold a shallow wave 4 and do we get one more wave up? And if we get 5 waves up above 83.19, then I have to assume a low has been made, okay? But if I only see 3 waves up with a reaction possibly at $80.40 or 83.19, then no change, all right? So that is the best signal I think we can have that a low is in. We could put it on the chart already, but it's too early, okay? Because the trend hasn't really changed. We can track it. We can track the bullish potential from now on. From a trading point of view, it probably doesn't make a difference anyway, because this was the long-term trend reversal area. We even had a smaller possible trend change point here, yeah, or possible entry area, you could say, for anybody who likes to trade these. But obviously they are only areas where I believe the trend will turn around. If you trade them as a long position, that's entirely up to you, right? But that's UK oil. Now let's look at WTI. Similar situation here. It's just that we seem to be a little bit further advanced already. So whatever I told you just now about Brent Crude, this is the same situation for WTI. The only difference is in the prices. So here, next target or resistance would be 74.66 and then 77.46. An impulsive break, which means in 5 waves above 77.46, would indicate that a low has been made, because also here we arrived in the long-term trend reversal area here in March. All right, that's my update about oil. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.